It's time for the final targets in focus of this trading week, and today I'm joined by Leander Dreyer, who is a currency analyst for Jyske Bank in Denmark. Welcome to Dukascopy TV, Leander. Let's start with a trader's favourite pair. The euro-dollar has been trading in quite a tight range this week, whilst the financial world awaits Bernanke's statement and the eurozone remains relatively quiet news-wise. Where do you see the pair heading in the 1, 3 and 12-month timeframes, and why?
Yeah, we expect it to, within 1 month, to go to 139, and in 3 months to 138, and in 12 months it will go to 134. And it has been quite quiet this week, and that is because we are all waiting for Ben Bernanke at the Jackson Hole today. And one of the reasons why we think that the euro-dollar will go down is because he will disappoint the market today. Everybody expects him to announce the QE3, and we don't think he will do that. We think that the overall bear market will give strength to the dollar, and we do think that because the expectation of slower growth is continuing. That means that the growth in the world will go down, and we also see there is a large divergence between the euro-dollar and the 2-year swap spread, and that indicates that euro-dollar will go down to something between 135 or 36.
Now, whilst policymakers are trying to lessen the attractiveness of the Swiss and Japanese currencies, one of the alternatives has been the Swedish krona. Do you think this will continue, and where do you see the euro stocky heading in the short, mid and long term?
Well, we think that the only reason that the market has taken on this consideration of Swedish as a semi-safe haven, we don't think that will continue. We think the euro stock has turned the trend, and that within 1 month it will go to 926, and in 3 months 910, and within 12 months it will go to 940. And we also expect that the European crisis will accelerate, and therefore we will see liquidity get thinner, and that is our main reason why we don't see Swedish krona continuing as strong as they are at the moment.
Now, both Sweden and Norway remain AAA credit-rated countries, and Norway has a large budget surplus. But what has the impact on the economy been of the terror attacks there and oil prices? And what are your projections for the euro-Norwegian krona?
Well, at the moment there hasn't been the big impact on the economy, but we think going forward that there will be some impact, and the economy will go a little bit slower than they are right now. And therefore we don't think that they will hike to September like the market expect them to hike. We don't think that here in Jyske Bank, and therefore we are a little bit more concerned about the NOK than people generally are. And we also think that the semi-safe haven status that the NOK has is breaking down. That is also because of the euro crisis accelerating, and the liquidity is getting thinner within the Scandinavian going forward. And as you see, the oil the Brent is falling heavily, and that is very negative for the NOK, and therefore we also think that the NOK will go down going forward.
Thanks very much for joining me, Leander. There will be more targets in focus next week, but as always there is plenty more to keep you updated on Dukascopy TV. Goodbye.